Check.
Oh, it's going.
Oh, it's going.
97 seconds. Welcome to Bays Boys Podcast, the one and only podcast that matters.
That matters.
Fuck Joe Rogan. I'm just kidding. I love Joe Rogan.
Shout out to Joe Rogan.
Yeah, shout out to Joe Rogan. So, ladies and gentlemen, number one, our sponsor today is Joe Skelly. My beautiful counterpart sits across the table from me every day, slaving away for the rest of you.
Day.
If you want to email us, bays.basement@gmail.com. We should get a fancier email, but at this point, I'm not switching it, so we'll just have to stick with that. If you want to go to our website, baysbasement.com, there's also a way to contact us if you don't want to memorize that email and type it in and be cool. You can go there and email us anonymously. Tell us cool stories. We have patches, stickers to sell you on the website. So go visit it, baysbasement.com. And I think that's it. Don't ever talk about this again.
Hit us up on the Twitter.
Oh, yeah, Twitter. Oh, that's right. We almost forgot an entire thing. So you want to hit us on the Twitter, Bays Boys Podcast, at Bays Boys Podcast. We got IG, Bays_Boys_podcast. We got an IG, Bays_Boys for the cool action stuff. And then for the collector stuff, Bays.basement. All on these IGs. We got IGs for days. Days. We sit on there. We take pictures of ourselves, of people that we follow around. That's not true. We don't do that part. But I needed it to sound more interesting, so go look at the cool toys we play with. That we do post pictures of. BaysBasement.com. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to the podcast.
Joe Skelly.
I'm going to start off with a PSA today.
PSA. Joe Skelly sponsoring and sponsoring.
Yes.
Two sponsors.
Here's my PSA. Stay the fuck out of swim-up bars.
Out of the ocean?
No. Swim-up bars and pools and at hotels.
What's a swim-up bar?
You know that they have a bar in the water, in the pool, and you could swim up to it and sit in the water.
Oh, swim up. Yeah. Wait, that's not a cool thing? No?
Stay out of them.
Are there hookers there?
No, man, think about this. All those people sitting in the pool.
Okay.
On a stool in the pool.
Okay.
Drinking.
You think they let a little pee out?
I think they don't go anywhere but just pee in the pool, bro.
No way.
Yes.
I thought they had... Now, this was a while ago that I heard this. Might have been a rumor. I thought they had one of those chemicals now that shows if you pee in the pool.
Nope. That's a lie.
So that's a real...
That's a
fib.
lie. That's a fib. That was to keep people from peeing in the pool.
Oh, no. It didn't work.
Yeah. Swim-up bars are absolutely filth. Dude, if you want to be swimming in like 25 other people's urine, go to a swim-up bar.
Some people are into that.
Yeah, I'm not into that, bro. That's so disgusting. And by the way, that strong chemical smell you get from the pool isn't from the chlorine. It's from urine.
Really?
That's exactly what it is. I've read a whole lot of articles. Half of them say, no, it's not. The other half say, it's absolutely, because chlorine in the water doesn't have a distinctive smell like that. It's urine that makes it. So when you walk into a pool,
Maybe
like it's a high school, and it punches you in the face, that's because it's filled with piss.
Really?
Yes.
So you don't go to public pools?
Dude, I might get in a pool in my front yard, but I'm always one of them kiddie pools and above ground pools. I'm always now you got me freaked out that people are going to try to rob me in the pool.
Did I say that?
Yes, you did.
Like in the past?
Yeah, on one of our episodes, you were talking about, because we were talking about above ground pools.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I know a guy that has an above ground pool. It's on his front yard.
Yeah.
And
down the road, yeah.
Yeah. You're like, man, I'd be worried about getting robbed. Like, what are you going to do?
Oh, yeah, everybody can see your shit.
Right.
You're just chilling in the pool.
Right. So, an ocean.
You just got to swim around with the James Bond dagger attached to your ankle. That's the way to do it.
The shark dagger?
The shark dagger.
The shark dagger?
Imagine trying to fight a shark with a dagger. We already went over, I don't want to talk about sharks anymore, but just now I'm imagining that.
And punch him in the nose. It's way more effective.
Or...
Way more effective.
You get a floaty Pelican clear shower gun case. Put your gun in the case.
for your front yard pool?
Yeah, and then you lanyard it to yourself. Or it's just lanyarded to the inside of the pool, right?
Okay.
So that way nobody can see it, but then it floats on the water, so everybody can see it, really.
Right.
You need a counterweight.
And you're what? You're going to try to open that box while they already got the drop on you?
Underwater. Well, yeah, because they're like, If they don't say put your hands up and your hands are under the water, they can't see you.
No.
In that case, though, we should just belly band a fucking rig to your chest or stomach then. So
I'm going back to the
this
James
is all
James
mess.
Bond
Yeah.
ankle dagger.
What about a harpoon gun?
You gotta keep a harpoon gun in your above ground pool.
Fuck yeah, dude.
All right.
Oh, hold on. Let me ask a weird question.
Okay.
I swear to God, I was watching a video the other day of the old Daddy Flannel, and that one he just did on urban survival, whatever. But I swear I thought he had a harpoon gun to connect to his bag, and I was like, "Is this a thing? Like, can a harpoon travel pretty far? I need to look that up. I know it exists. I know
listen,
if we YouTube it, there's going to be some dude shooting body armor with a harpoon gun.
I have seen this video before.
Oh, you have?
I have.
Did it work?
Not really. It
I mean,
it
it's
depends.
a big giant.
It depends on the type of rig. Like you can't have one of those entry level jobs. You gotta have one of those.
Oh yeah.
You gotta have one of those jobs that's meant for
Are you
like.
talking about the harpoon gun itself?
Yeah.
How much is a harpoon gun?
I don't know. Probably $100-something bucks.
$100? It's got to be way more than
It's
that.
probably like, you know what? It's probably like $250 for a harpoon gun.
It's got to be way more than that.
I don't know.
I'm looking it up on the Foolinator. My gung fu. My Google.
You're gonna have it drop shipped to your front door, and then the cops are gonna
I was
show
just-
up, and they're gonna
I
be
mean,
like,
again,
why did you have a
back-
harpoon gun in
Back
your
to
kiddie
Daddy
pool?"
Flannel's video, I was just kind of like, I thought my guy was really carrying a harpoon gun at first because I couldn't tell that a receiver, and he had a bunch of like duct tape on it or some shit, and I'm just like, bro, do you have a harpoon gun rigged up to your bag so you can shoot people in the back when they're not looking? But we have crossbows for that, so
Right,
I'm
you'd
really
be better
not.
off buying one of those cheap $80 Chinese crossbows, the handheld ones, you know.
Oh my god!
Shoot
with
that
the
tiny little
bolts?
bolt. Yeah, the tiny little bolt. Right.
Oh my gosh,
Dude, those things
yeah.
are dangerous. I had one. They are dangerous. You'll fuck around and shoot yourself in the hand.
You ain't lying, man.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
It was-
There's no
it
harpoon
was scary.
gun for sale.
I bet you can get one on eBay.
This one's. I'm going on this website called. Well, I'm not gonna say it, but oh, here we are. Oh, it's called the Spear Gun. Dumbass.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
I'm a dumbass.
Harpoon
I'm
guns.
talking
for-
to myself, not
right,
Joe
right,
Skelly.
Yeah, harpoon
Yeah.
guns for the big whaling ships.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why I googled that and it had the fucking ship mount. I'm like, dude, I don't need that for the front pool. All right, here. I was fucking way wrong, bro. You were way closer to being right. Spearfishing ambush 60 series Raider spear gun, $80.
Yeah, that ain't going through no armor, bro.
Yeah.
You need the big job.
I wonder how
They weren't
fast.
listen, they weren't designed to work on land.
No, yeah, no, I mean, yeah, definitely, you're not wrong.
They were designed to work underwater. They work far more better in fluid. Excuse my grammar. Far more better in fluid than they do in air.
Well, it doesn't give you an FPS, so I'm assuming it only weighs a pound, though. But just imagine running around with this and trying to blast some fool in the apocalypse with a fucking spear gun.
Then ain't gonna work out well.
Cha-chunk. Yeah,
That
may
ain't
as
gonna
well just
work
go
out
back
well.
to crossbows.
Right. Crossbows are far more effective.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
400 feet per second.
Yeah. So listen, again, stay away from swim up pool bars.
Yeah. So back to that. Yeah, but I mean, what if there's a chick there that looks like Selma Hayek?
I don't care. You swimming in her pee?
I mean, if I have to. Are we trying to get to the... What's the mission here? If we're trying to get to the end game,
I'm
you're
just
going to
saying-
have to.
Look. You could spit game from the deck just as easily as you could sitting in.
Not if some homeboy's right next to her. How are you going to make that look? Hey, boo-boo, I see you over there. Get your big ass out over here and talk to me. How's that going to work? That's all I'm saying.
Look. Maybe you got snacks. Maybe you got snacks. Maybe she's at that point where
she don't want snacks. She's drinking mimosas from like 7 a.m. because she's on vacation.
Right.
Here's the pro game right here. You get a radio controlled boat.
Okay.
You put it in the pool.
Okay.
You drive a drink you get her over to her.
And that's how you lure her away from the bar.
Yeah. Get a little note on there with the what the fuck's it called? Laminated little card that says, "Look over there." I'm the one with the face tattoos. Look over this way.
In the remote control.
Right.
Looking like a nerd.
If you don't want the drink, just wave and I'll pull the boat back. So you don't use the same or lose the drink every time.
Right. So you can just
Fucking
keep trying to reuse
Hanky
it.
hose. Yeah, bro. Want to buy me a drink? All right. You want to go out? Want to hang out? No, I just wanted the drink. You don't want to deal with that.
Right. So you're just gonna be cruising around,
I would
cruising the pool with this remote control boat with a,
We're
with
gonna
a
have
drink on the
to.
back.
Well, personally, I forgot. Remember my slogan: if I gotta buy you a drink, you can't afford me. So I don't buy no.
I've never heard that
You
one.
never heard
before.
that? That's
Nah.
shout out to Murs from the Strange Music Clan. That's his line. If I gotta buy you a drink, you can't afford me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I tell the Mega Beast when I met her.
And
And then she said, "I can't afford you. Get in the car, bitch." And I said, "Okay, I'm gonna do that, Mega Beast." That's my love life right there in a nutshell. But yeah, we're gonna have to find something else other than the drink. A carrot. Send her a carrot.
No, that's a terrible idea.
Dude, if she can't make it past the humor of the carrot, maybe we don't want to deal with her.
How about just don't go to a swim up bar?
Again, what if she looks like Selma Hayek?
There's more. There's other people out there. There's other people out there. Look
Yeah,
at what
you're
about
not
all the
wrong.
people sunning themselves on the deck?
Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
They don't want to talk though.
They
I'm
don't.
trying to. I don't want to get an uneven tan from talking.
Oh, listen,
Brr.
listen, Mister. I spit game like a champ. You gonna let a little thing like this uneven tan get in the way of your game?
No, not for me. I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's like
It's
all
hard
those
to,
people
it's
that
hard
want
to
to
think
listen,
about because I've never been in that
listen,
situation.
It's like all those people that go to those indoor water parks. Oh, ugh. Indoor water parks
again. So
are listen. That is a petri dish. That is a petri dish. Indoor water parks are a petri dish.
the only time
You want bed bugs? Go to an indoor water park.
What? How are they surviving in the chlorine?
They're not.
No.
It's on all the hotel rooms. And you better take
Oh.
you better take a black light, and you better
Oh.
take your cell phone camera to look for those butthole cameras.
Did you see the video on how to make your cell phone a blacklight the other day they had out? They've got like some blacklight tricks now. You tape up your cell phone a certain way and it'll show you a bunch of shit.
No, you'll never stay. You'll never stay away from indoor water parks. Look, think about it. It's all enclosed with all that heat and all that everything
I
else.
always just
It is
assumed that the
perfect petri
chlorine.
dish.
I just assumed the chlorine was killing everything.
No, sir. No, sir.
So do you not go
you want to get
public
double
pools
lung
at all?
pneumonia?
You don't go to public pools at all?
Open outdoor pools? Perhaps.
Ugh.
But an indoor enclosed water park
I'm talking about that
with all
I'm
the
talking
dregs.
about that shitty.
All the dregs.
Hold on, I'm talking about that shitty fucking pool, that city pool that kids pay $5 to get into all summer. You go to that one?
You know what the water?
I don't.
Do you
These
know what the
questions are-
ratio of water to urine in that pool is?
Oh, dude. I don't know. I never go, so I'm good on that.
I haven't been.
That's what I was saying about the whole. You're talking about spitting game. Like, I don't put myself in the situation where the game's not going to work. So there's that. And I ain't never been to no fucking pool or resort, so I'm Gucci. That's some rich white people shit. So why is Selma Hayek there? I don't fucking know. I'm just trying to throw a stick in your wheels here.
Right.
What if you?
What if?
Let's make it not about women. Let's go with.
What if you just?
What if you need to talk to a business tycoon
all right,
and all he does is sit at the swim up bar
because he don't care.
because he don't give a fuck. He's rich.
I'll sit on the edge of the pool with my feet in the water
Oh, gross. That's just
because
not
I can
right.
hose off my feet.
That's true.
I can
But
hose
you
off
can't
my
hose off your manhood.
feet. You could.
You
You could.
don't want to be bathed in other men's urine.
No, I don't want to be bathed in anybody's urine.
Well,
I'm just saying. Words. That's my PSA. Stay out of swim up bars
and don't get bathed in other people's urine.
because you know there's always those people who are just sitting at that bar for like 5 hours and they haven't left it.
Oh,
They haven't left.
Dude, you are not wrong. You got me thinking now.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I think the most swim up bars I've seen before?
Right.
Television. They're always in the movies,
Always in the movies.
in the the resort.
Oh, right.
Now you got me thinking about resorts too. I ain't trying to go to any resorts.
Oh, maybe some are all right.
Nope,
Not even exotic ones.
they're canceled now.
They're canceled.
Fuck no.
Even
Exotic ones? What exotic ones? Going to Honduras to a resort. I don't give a fuck about your resort. I got a pool. It's on 3 layers of shit, and you can look at the jungle. Motherfucker, I don't want to look at the jungle. I seen the jungle in a picture. I'm going in there, so
By the way, what else is in the jungle? I don't know, like
Fucking
furulent
things that'll
snakes.
kill
Some
you.
of the most venomous snakes in the
Right.
world. jaguars,
Here's my PSA.
leopards.
Just don't go anywhere near it. All of it.
All of it. Just stay out of it.
Fuck it all.
Here's the other thing I want to say. Everything you do, right? Every time you go out, you should be as bad and as sexy so that somebody would want to turn you into an oil painting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You want to look that good that somebody would be like, "Damn, I'm gonna." Because
Oh,
you know how
most
you can
definitely.
order those oil paintings now that have like
Oh yeah.
people dressed up like generals.
Like that one?
Yeah, like that one. Right.
Right.
If you can't be turned into an oil painting at any point in time, you ain't doing it right.
Well, they're just superimposing the face, but you're not wrong. I believe in that. Shouldn't be going out in sweats. There's another PSA for you. Stop going out in fucking sweatpants. That's not a style.
Look, bro, let me tell you this. What happened to airports?
I don't even know.
What happened to airports? People used to get dressed up to get on airplanes, right?
Really?
You go to an airport now.
Oh, it's just full of sweatpants.
Ugh.
Yoga pants though too.
It's yeah. I
Yoga
wanna be
pants and
comfortable
flip
on the plane.
flops.
Bro, I was New Mexico. I was in an airport in New Mexico.
Ugh.
There was weird desert people in there, like desert
Like the
gutter
sand
punks.
people from. Oh no,
Dude,
you went
like
there.
they were like wearing cut off black pants and like
Oh.
combat boots with dreads and like welder's glasses, and they were just covered in desert dirt.
What? Why?
Just walking around the airport, bro.
Why?
That's just what's
Do you
happened?
remember when it was cool to go to the airport though?
Right.
Back
I used
in
to
the
go.
day?
I used to be able to go to the
Go
airport
right
and
up
hang
to
out
the
in the
gate?
airport bar.
Yeah.
You want to spit game? Spit game in an airport bar.
Yeah, I mean, you got 10 minutes in the bathroom with her. That's because she's fucking got a flight in a half an hour.
Or maybe a layover.
But why is she hanging out at the airport bar then? Why didn't she go to the swim up bar at the hotel? I'm okay. No, I don't. I'm all fucked up.
You got derailed.
Yeah.
Derailed. Look. Don't wear curlers in the airport.
Oh.
Don't wear sweats. Because
No, what I was
I
gonna
don't
say.
care how good your sweats look. They always look dirty.
That's what I was gonna say. So for guys like us, special types, and I'm talking short bus helmet special types, going to the airport is actually, we are instantly gratified with work more comfortable because at least 5 pounds of our gear is not allowed on the airplane.
For sure.
So they're like, oh, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well, I'm already dressed down then.
Right.
I feel naked,
Right.
even though I've got boots and fucking jeans on, and a belt, and that's it.
You know how they serve that website, the Real People Walmart?
I love that website.
Yeah, that's kind of what the airport's turned into. Legit, it's kind of what the airport's turned into.
Well,
It's shocking.
I don't go to the airports anymore. Like ever.
Ever?
I don't remember last time I flew was to a wedding back in LA, so. And that was like 6 years ago.
All right,
Or
well.
5 years ago.
All right, so let's say, okay, but let's.
Fuck are we going?
Now you
Dude, that's-
derailed me.
I'm sorry.
I'm just saying.
What were we thinking about? Selma Hayek at a pool?
No, I wasn't thinking about Selma Hayek at a pool. I'm just saying.
Now I'm thinking
what's
about
happened?
Selma Hayek with a snake
Look,
on her in a
Look,
vampire bar.
Go out looking sharp. Go out looking
Sharks?
sharp. No, we're not going back to sharp. I said sharp.
Sharp.
You should always look like somebody wants to turn you into an oil painting.
Shit, dude, you said that and I thought of something totally different. We're not going there with that though. All right, so let's go back. Oil paintings. Trying.
Like you should always be looking regal.
Dude, I always try to look regal. Haven't you noticed?
Yeah.
Except for when we're here.
Right.
I was actually supposed to have my robe on right now, but I couldn't find it. I think it's upstairs in the closet or something. But I was gonna wear my robe today. I was expecting to wear my robe today.
Well, that's different. You're in the house. You're not wearing house shoes and sweats out in public.
No, I'm not a fucking half-ass crook.
Look, it's
If you wear sweats out as a man, you are not a man.
Ooh.
I just put that in there.
Ooh.
If you ain't going to the gym, put some fucking pants on. All right?
Or shorts.
Or shorts. Bro, you could go to jorts. If you put jorts on,
It's still a better look
then yes.
than sweats.
Yeah, grow the fuck up.
Look.
I get it. It's a style now. I don't know who. I could blame that on Joe Skelly. We're going to put that in the box with vegans.
That's
Actually,
not
you
my
know
fault.
what? That might be my fault. That might be my generation. I'm not sure.
I think that's
Thanks a
yours.
lot, Curtis Jackson, you motherfucker. Shout out to 50. I love you. But I think it's one of their faults. It's
And
all
what's
these-
and what's with black socks and slide-ons? Black socks and
That's
slides.
a Cleveland thing.
That is not a Cleveland thing.
You motherfuckers. Yeah, I never seen that till I got to Ohio.
Dude, that's all over. That's all
I mean,
over.
I get it now. But
And
you all
sweats.
love that
And
shit.
sweats.
I see motherfuckers rolling around with black socks
And slides.
and slides in the winter time. In the winter time.
But there's also those dudes that wear shorts
people
no
in
matter what the weather is.
People in Minnesota are laughing at us right now because they're like, ha ha ha, you guys don't even have a real winter.
I know.
Shout out to our
People
boy.
in
Our
Minnesota.
artist, because that's where he's from.
In Minnesota.
Right. Haha, we got rhyme sayers in colder weather.
Look, all I know about Minnesota is they got a big giant Paul Bunyan statue.
Dude, they got rhyme sayers. That's all that matters.
Okay.
Fuck
I don't
them,
even know what
fuck
that
them
is.
all of America.
I don't even know what that is.
What?
Nah.
It's what? Oh God, my eyeball just hurt. Fuck. I can't hold it against Joe Skelly. He was busy influencing and changing the punk scene, so I can't say nothing that, and I'm just gonna leave that alone.
Fair enough.
Rhyme Sayers is a big giant company of rappers. That's all
right.
it is. Yeah.
All right.
White rappers.
Out of Minnesota.
Yeah, they're great.
Are
They've-
they
they've
the
had
ones
some of the-
are they the ones getting in trouble for having prostitutes in their fishing huts?
God, no. Only at home. No, I shouldn't even speak on that. I've never been to a fishing hut.
I mean, wasn't that the legislation they just tried to pass
Really?
past winter?
I don't know.
They didn't want to allow fishing huts out on the
Oh.
ice because it would cause prostitution.
Oh yeah. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Anywhere you go, right?
Yeah.
It's one
Because
thing.
that's a
That's
thing.
one thing the internet will never change. The whole. Oh.
No.
Yeah.
That's because that's a thing.
Okay.
Because
I don't know who.
so many ice fishermen. Like
I don't know.
they're bringing the crackheads out to the fishing hole.
Well, yeah. You just push them in and grab their crack.
Oh.
Grab their crack first, actually.
Oh
Then
my
push
God.
them into the hole.
Oh my God.
We do not advise doing any of this, by the way.
That just went way off the rails.
I'm just saying, if that's what they're doing, that's what they're doing it for.
Oh.
Nobody's gonna find that motherfucker till spring.
Jesus. 30, 97 seconds of things you should never do.
Yeah, don't push any crackheads in the holes in the winter because just don't do it.
We don't advocate that.
No. Let's go back to the style, man. No sweatpants.
No sweatpants.
It's not allowed.
What's another no-no?
Are we talking about guys or girls?
Doesn't matter. Just throw one out.
I don't even know right now. I'm fogged out.
I could tell.
I'm fucked up.
I could tell.
Yeah.
It's this weather.
Yeah.
It's this weather.
We'll say that.
Okay.
We'll
Sure.
say that.
We'll say that. Look, I'm just things that you think about: swim up bars, yuck. Indoor water parks, yuck.
Fuck, we're just shitting on the industry. Fuck the tourist industry in general. Yuck.
Yuck. All those people that want to get in the wave pool at the amusement park and they get their brains smashed in on the concrete.
So yeah.
You know, there was that outdoor amusement water park. I think it was like in New York and New Jersey, where they had shut that thing down because like people were getting killed and people were like getting wrecked
in the wave thing.
Wrecked because they would design a water ride, and the way they would test it is they would make their employees ride it to see if it
Oh
worked.
yeah.
And they had the loop to loop.
Yep.
Like people were breaking their necks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard all about that.
Mm.
You know what I always think about when I'm fucking thinking about water slides?
What's that?
You want to be that guy that hits the slide when the screw comes up?
Oh.
Yeah. Oof.
Yeah, right. How do they safety check those things? I don't know.
You remember that water slide that there was like a frat party went to and they decided to go down it all at the same time?
No.
Oh, you don't remember that one? It was
No.
just in the news a few years ago, I think. And like it was a big old party. I don't know if it was a frat party, but it seems like something frat people would do. But there was a big old party. They wanted to go down at once, but it's not rated for all that weight at the same time. So like halfway through the fucking ride, the slide gave out.
Oh.
And a shit ton of people just fell from this high ass water slide.
Oh.
Yeah. Imagine being on that fucking train.
That's not a good idea.
No.
Like, so what did they do to the little 15-year-old kid that was like the lifeguard at the top of the
Bro,
slide?
they got
Did they bully that?
fucked
Did they
up.
bully him? They're like, just get lost.
I'm pretty sure that fucking I'm pretty sure that slide like where it was going over and broke wasn't even above water. So like a bunch of people just fell out onto a bunch of palm trees and shit or
Oh,
something.
Jesus.
I saw the pictures. It was pretty gnarly.
Pretty horrific.
Oh, there's another one I just thought of. We had one at Knott's that killed the lady. She was a biggin. And she was right. They have this one ride at Knott's. I have no fucking idea why these exist. All it literally does is go up, around, and fall straight fucking down. No seatbelts, no nothing. And this big old
Was this a
biggin.
ride or a water ride?
It's a water ride.
Okay.
Like on, well, I guess it's a ride. It's not a water ride. Yeah, you're right. It's a ride on water.
Like
and
a
that-
log on water or
right,
something? Yeah,
right.
okay.
Like a little buoy boat. And like, no, dude, I walked over to ride it and I was like, oh, no seatbelts. I'm good. Later. And then some fat bitch fell off of it and died.
Oh, Jesus.
May she rest in peace. More
Jesus.
pieces. Dude,
That's terrible.
you gotta have common sense.
Right
You
there.
never thrown a bouncy ball? Like, you a big old broad. You crawling into a water ride that goes straight fucking down. It's got no seatbelts.
Like a demon,
She
like
rolled-
a demon drop water ride?
Yeah, she rolled right out of that bitch.
Oh,
Hello.
oh.
Listen, I didn't do well in science, but I was there for some of it in ninth grade. And they taught me that that's not a good idea.
Okay.
But
Don't do that.
we could go on for days about rides that get fucked up.
for sure. Well, hold on. You're from the West Coast.
I mean, I can't confirm that, but yeah,
Okay.
I am. It's horrible.
So have
West
you-
Coast is the best coast. I'm
Is-
sorry, I had to
is it-
say it. It's not true.
I
but
know. But here's my thing.
we have the
I just
best
heard
weather.
California is now charging people an exit tax if they leave the state. If you want to leave California, they're trying to charge you tax.
Is that real?
Yeah, that's real.
Oh,
They're trying to charge you
like
tax.
if you move or if
yeah,
you're
if
visiting?
you move. If you move,
Oh, I gotta look this up.
they're trying to tax you to move out of the state
When I first
because they can't afford because there's a mass exodus of California right now.
oh yeah,
And they're losing money hand over fist, so now they're trying to charge people
Oh.
tax to leave.
here it is, man, Joe Skelly. In 2020, the California legislature entertained a bill, AB 2088, that would have enacted the nation's first wealth tax, a 0.4% annual tax on wealth over 30 million, recognizing
No,
its
that's
potential
not
to
the
cause
one.
California flight. Potential to cause California flight. The bill would have continued to impose a tax for 10 years after the resident left the state. Oh,
Right. Well, I
Well,
think
that
they
too.
just
Okay,
put together
well.
another tax. If you try to move out of California, now they want to charge you tax.
Oh, here it is. California Exit Tax Proposal 2022. The bill, which would go into effect next year for billionaires and 2025,
Oh,
and
because they're
in
mad.
2025 for eligible millionaires would go to the voters for approval 2022, blah, blah, blah. Requires voter, it doesn't say what the actual thing does, though. It just says that this
Look,
actually
here's all I'm
exists.
saying.
Okay, then.
Isn't that like holding people hostage? Isn't that against the law
Okay, well,
through coercion?
as I was going to say before, when I first left, there's always been this weird. First of all, there's a weird undertone. Like, I don't really believe in that West Coast, Best Coast shit, but it's a joke to me because that's when I landed here. Like, people would make those kinds of jokes.
Right.
And they think, like, everybody apparently has that mentality out there, which is fucking insane to me. But, there was always talk, and this is still true, about people were like, oh, fuck Californians, don't let them come out. Dead ass serious.
Keep them locked in California.
Bro, and you still hear that now more than ever because now they're really fucking leaving in droves.
Oh yeah.
But people were like, oh, we don't want these fucking city people moving here and rotting our fucking towns and blah, 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 and all this other weird shit. And I didn't really buy into it, but now I do. Now I see what they're talking about. And I'm like, yeah, LA's going to fall off the fucking earth. That's
From an
gonna happen.
earthquake or just mass
Dude,
exodus?
I don't know. From them fucking, maybe from Daddy Elon digging too many tunnels.
Dude, well, listen, they got mad when Daddy Elon left, and that's why they want to
Oh, I'm
charge all
sure.
these people tax
I'm sure.
because now they don't have a tax base anymore.
I mean,
I mean,
You know, what are you gonna do?
California's gonna live off of Hollywood?
whoa, how?
Exactly.
Not possible now. They killed the movie industry.
Exactly.
I mean, and now, you know, they were already having trouble with the cinema to begin with, I think, and not my opinion, but in some of the stuff that I've read. But now, I mean, after the pandemic and all this other shit, how do you convince people to go back?
Right.
I don't think you will.
Right. Because, oh, hey, stay at home. Watch your movies at home.
Right. And now everything goes right to rent. Everything I've seen that's been released in theaters is going right to rent on streaming services.
Yeah, why would I pay you $40 to sit in a chair with a bunch of other weirdos
Right.
that I never even thought was weird before?
Right.
But now I do.
Right.
So, look, if I was leaving California and they
They're
try to hit
probably
me with the
peeing in
tax,
the pool too.
I'd be like, find me.
They're definitely peeing in the pool, those people.
Right. But like, look, if I'm in New Jersey now, how you going to tax me from California because I left? How can they even make that stick?
I don't know. Man, the government's the biggest gang in the world.
Listen, you know how many lawsuits are going to come out of that? Tax me for leaving? Dude, that's a wrongful imprisonment. That's wrongful imprisonment.
Like I said, man, nothing makes sense about my homeland. I don't know what to say about it.
Dude, or is this just because you're still hating on skaters?
Oh my God, don't even get me started.
Or flatland bicyclists.
Whoa, hey, don't knock the homies. The Flatlanders are fine. I'm a BMXer. I don't give a fuck about skaters. I got my Flatland bike in the garage right now. I'll get out there and do some wheelies.
With your pegs.
With my pegs, all 4 of them, bro.
Doing your tornadoes, busting up your shins.
Fuck yeah, ripping out my ACLs. So, by the way, I can't do no tornadoes, just so we're very clear. I think I can bunny hop. That's about it. Wasn't much of a BMXer either. I do have the bikes. I just don't care for it.
So wait. You're like that guy that walks on the beach carrying the surfboard trying to spit game.
Fuck yeah,
Can't
bro.
surf worth a shit.
Fuck yeah.
You're just going to roll by in your badass BMX.
Listen, where I'm from.
You ever pick up a girl on your flat lane? Come on, girl, get on my pegs.
No. Dude, the Mega Beast bought me my first Flatland bike. So.
Dude, that's love.
That's love.
That's love.
That's love.
Did you ever be like, hop on, girl? Let's go for a ride.
Oh,
and
you know I did.
Riding around while she was standing on the pegs, holding onto your shoulders.
Oh, yeah. In the driveway.
Only in the driveway.
Fuck yeah, dude.
You didn't take it to the mall?
Fuck
just
no.
Cruise around the parking lot of the mall with her on the back?
So flatlanding is based on torque, which means those cranks are pretty tiny. Yeah, dude. You know how long it would take you to pedal to the mall on a flatland bike? A fucking eternity, bro.
Especially with somebody standing on the back.
This is why nothing makes sense in Ohio, because, you know, they're like, oh, that you can't do that in Cali. Yes, you can, because everywhere you go, all the shit's everywhere in Cali. It's not like here where you got to go 10 miles to get to a store. So, you know, I could pedal in any direction and hit 10 liquor stores. You're Gucci. Over here, not so much. Nobody's riding no flatland bike for distance over here because you're not getting anywhere. So just attach it to my car and go from there. Bro, even the trials. I rode with some trials guys for a while. You know what trials is? That's where they ride bikes on like pipes and shit and railing.
Okay.
And just bunny hop to everything. They don't even have seats, right? Even those motherfuckers who don't have seats and have flat tires because they're made for doing tricks can outbike me on a flatland bike. You do not want to fucking... I'll be in the back of that crew all the time. Don't worry, guys. I'm coming. Here I go. Pumping away and shit. Your fucking calf muscles are shot before you even get to do any tricks.
That's like when you were little and everybody had a bike.
When I was little, I was in my 20s, bro. I was like fucking pedaling in my 20s. I'm like, you guys need to slow the fuck down.
No, I was just trying to reference when everybody got their first bike and the one kid in the neighborhood who was super poor still had a big wheel. And he was trying to keep up on his big wheel with the plastic tires that kept slipping on the concrete.
Oh my. Or like your buddy who's got to borrow his sister's bike.
Yeah.
That's the other one too. When everyone gets their bike and then so this doesn't make any sense either. My life never makes any sense, honestly. That's why I don't get in the water, because the shark will get me. But I had a mountain bike when I was in Cali, which made no sense because I wasn't doing any mountain biking.
Okay.
It was on concrete. But I'll tell you what,
Did it look cool?
So
you had a bicycle gang?
I don't know about that either. No.
You were just getting ready to say you used to ride around with 10 people.
No. God, no.
Okay.
No. Not that. Definitely not.
So you were the lone wolf mountain biker?
No, I mean, we had a couple of guys, but no, dude, it's like the studio guy, our engineer always asked me, he said, hey man, if you could have all the money in the world, which car would you buy? I said, I'll buy a Honda Civic. He said, why? You don't go that fast. I said, because no matter what fucking car you buy, the speed limit on the road ain't going to change, homie. So I still got to go the speed limit. I'm just going to go the speed limit. So no, I had a regular bike. I just look at it as I'm trying to go from point A to point B. I don't care, you know. No.
So you got a trick bike to not do tricks.
No, I got a trick bike when I was older to do tricks. That's why that bike never left the driveway. That's why the Mega Beast's big ass was only on the handlebars in the driveway. Well, I can't be showing people this with you on it, you know. Plus, we're not going to get very far because you're a big bitch.
No, bro. Listen, don't blame the fact that your bike has tiny cranks.
Listen, man, and really
On
pumped
her.
up tires, really
Yeah,
bumped
don't-
up tires. Yeah,
Don't blame that on her.
right. I do. I'm in the market for a new bike. What kind
Oh,
of
God.
what kind of bike you got? I'm serious. I'm gonna get a new bike for health reasons.
For health reasons. So why don't you just buy one of those why don't you just buy a stationary bike for health reasons?
Oh God, no.
You ain't doing no tricks on the stationary bike.
There is a trick though. That seat goes in your ass. That's uncomfortable. No, you know.
I mean, you're
there's
not doing an
nothing-
Ironman's for health reasons.
So
One day, you just decide I'm gonna be an Ironman's.
right.
I know a guy who did that.
Yeah.
Just one day up and decided he's gonna be an Ironman's.
That guy we talked about before?
Yeah.
That boy's a savage.
Dude, he is a savage. And now he's like a national champion Ironman's. Just because somebody told him he couldn't do it.
See, that's why I do what I do. Everything. I never pick. I'm like, man, I really want to go be a bank teller. But it'd be cool to be a rapper. They're like, you can't be a rapper, you fucking piece of shit. I'm like, well, fuck being a bank teller. I'll be poor the rest of my life, motherfucker.
I'm gonna be
Bet.
I'm gonna be a poor ass
Roses
rapper.
are red, violets are blue. You too fat to ride on my bike, bitch. Get off.
That's a terrible rap.
That's not good.
That's not good.
I'm from the West Coast. It's supposed to sound good no matter what I say.
Look, you
Did you
should
hear
go
that?
back to bank telling.
Oh no, I can't be a bank teller because I can't count. It's horrible. Exceeded the weight limit of my bike because I
Listen.
couldn't count the poundage.
Listen. The bank's job is to make money. Are you saying you should be like giving too much money out because you can't count?
That's possible. I would do that. I'll go be the bank teller, Joe Skelly. Then you come and make a withdrawal, and I'll just give you the drawer.
Okay.
You think anybody notice?
Right. And then the next thing you know, the FBI's going to be knocking on my door.
Well, I won't put the pack in there.
You want to hear a weird fact?
Is it about banks?
Yes.
How we can rob a bank?
No. How they
Oh.
catch most bank tellers?
How?
How they catch most bank robbers. I'm
How?
sorry.
With the blue Smurf sperm?
Dude, no.
Pop.
No.
Right in the face?
No. True story how they catch most bank tellers
Hmm.
or bank robbers. Most bank robbers, they try to act all nondescript when they come in the bank.
Yep.
Like they don't come in like the movies Guns Blazing and all that, right?
Makes sense.
They go out and fill out a deposit slip.
Yeah, says put all the money in the bag, right?
No, but they put their information on the front of the deposit slip.
No.
Yes.
I'm sure there are a lot of those.
And then on the back of the deposit slip they write
It's like those.
don't call the cops. This is a
Right.
robbery. And they're like, "Oh, sure, take it." And they get the dude's name and address and everything on the front.
That's
bro.
like them fucking dudes who rob liquor stores in their work uniform.
oh yeah,
It's got their last name and their company right on the thing. And you're like, what are you fucking stupid?
right. They get that standardized work uniform with their name patch on it.
Oh, Jesus.
We're looking from Rust from Handy Rents.
We're looking for Joe Skelly, the Dolphin Factory. Mannequins are us. Oh, yeah.
How'd you know I did it?
Big ass mannequin on your back.
Right. Dude, but there's some brazen bank robbers, man.
Remember
have you seen
that-
that movie Cherry?
No. What?
Yeah.
Cherry?
Yeah,
Like
there's a
Cherry?
movie called Cherry. It's about
No.
a bank robber. Yeah.
You
And
me-
then the guy went to jail and they wrote a book about it. Now he's super famous.
You remember the guy who robbed the bank and got away with millions with a magic marker? That's one of my favorite stories.
No, I don't remember that one.
There's a famous, I don't remember his name, but because there's so many fucking crimes I've read about, but there's one guy who used to he would rob people with a magic marker, and that would be his gun barrel.
Oh,
up-
inside his pocket.
Yeah, put it up to the guard, tell him he's got a gun.
That'll still get you 20.
Right, because you're, yeah, yeah.
That'll still get you 20.
Well, see, that was the thing. It used to not because I think that's why he was using the marker, was because he could pretend, and then you get a little bit less of a charge. I don't know what.
Right. And then
It's
how did that work
aggravated
out?
assault with a magic marker.
Right. How'd that work
He
out?
put it against my back. Now I've got trauma.
Well, that did, yeah.
I'm pretty sure he got busted, but I
I'm
don't
pretty sure he
remember.
had a whole lot of trauma when he got inside prison.
You know who the best bank robbers are?
Who?
The ones we don't hear about. It's the truth.
I can't even believe you just said
It's true. The people are like, you can't. Here's what I think
The
about.
best bank robbers are the ones you never hear about.
Right. Here's what
Words
I think
of
about.
wisdom from Tyler.
Here's what
Tyler, I don't know, just came up with some amazing words of wisdom.
Right. Here's what I'm thinking about. First of all, everything exists, right? Like, so no matter what, we're sitting here talking about, like, we'll get our legs bit off. You know there's some fucking surfer bitch who lost a leg and still surfing.
Yes.
You know there's some dude who has no legs that's surfing. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Like that dude in the movie Kids who was like on the
What?
train. You ever see,
What?
You ever see
The
that
movie
Kids?
Kids? What the hell's that about?
Oh God, it's about teenage kids in New York. Came out a while ago.
Is this an old movie?
Yeah.
Like a 90s movie?
Yeah, dude. and
Okay.
It's
Well, then
horrible.
it makes sense that you saw it in the 90s. But
Right. Anyway, there's a dude on the train who's like riding on a little cart with no legs. He's like, ha ha, I have no legs. Ha ha, I have no legs. And he's wheeling around the inside of the train. It's terrible.
Okay. That's gotta suck. Imagine being that guy. What?
I mean, why would you? I guess sing
I'm
a
saying,
song.
like, no, what I was thinking, my mind just went a whole other direction. Imagine being the guy with no legs.
Surfing.
No, that makes sense compared to what I'm about to say. Imagine being the guy with no legs who's a train hopper.
Dude, that's not even possible.
That's what I'm saying.
How's he gonna monkey his monkey?
That's what I'm saying.
Along the side of the track with both arms going akimbo. Like, dude, he better have what kind of gloves is he wearing?
Right.
To race down the side of the track.
Then not to
jump on
mention the
train.
cesspool places he's hanging out
Ugh.
on his palms that he's got to
Ugh.
use his hands to walk with.
Ugh.
So what's he doing? Carrying gloves everywhere?
Dude, that's terrible.
Are we adding a pack to this guy?
Oh
Because
my
now
God.
we're talking about weight.
That's not even in the realm of happening.
Then what the fuck was this movie about?
It wasn't like a train, like the subway train.
Oh,
He was on the side.
yeah, I went a whole other direction.
He wasn't
I was like, why is this guy train hopping if he's fucking got no legs? What's he doing?
He wasn't a train hopper.
And
he
then,
was on a subway.
what would make it worse, it's not the fact that he's got no legs, it's the fact that he might be rolling around on a skateboard. So now he's carrying that everywhere like a skateboarder. Motherfucker.
That's what he had a backpack for.
You know how skaters have infested California?
How?
Because everywhere you fucking go, there's signs that say no skateboarding. No skateboarding. No skateboarding. That's probably why I hate them the most. I'm like, why you guys got a sign up here everywhere you go? The bank,
Who's responsible for that?
fucking little
what's the
punk
origin
ass
of that?
skateboarders.
What's
I
the
have
origin
no
of
idea.
that?
I don't know.
Tony Hawk.
Tony fucking Hawk.
Powell Peralta.
Son of a bitch. That guy Muska or whatever his name is that used to run around with a backpack everywhere. That was my favorite skateboarder only because he had a backpack on. I was like, dude, this guy's got to be a G unit. He's the only one prepared. He's got a backpack everywhere he goes. Everywhere that motherfucker goes, he got a Jansport on. I'm like,
Oh, wow. Did you just say Jansport?
yeah. Old school fucking.
Old school Jansport.
At least I think. I could be totally wrong. I'm not a skater fan. But all I know is the only person I could pick out of all these skaters was the guy with the backpack.
You want to hear a weird fact about backpacks?
As long as it doesn't involve necro pants.
No, it's not. It doesn't involve deco pants.
I'm upset about that.
What are the best
still.
colors for a backpack to stay hidden at night?
Blick.
Dark purple.
Blick.
Dark purple.
Midnight purple.
If
Like
you
the
could
color of
fi-
Joe Skelly's eyes.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
Ooh.
What I look at every day.
Look, if you can find yourself a dark purple backpack and you want something for EDC, that's the best color to have. It's even better
Why
than
not
black.
just blick?
I don't even know what that is.
Blick.
What is that? You're just making words up now. You're just saying things.
You don't remember? My friend wants to move to South Africa. Yes, we can help him with that. But sir, you're blick.
Oh my God.
Lethal Weapon.
Oh, yeah.
Greatest movie of all time.
Oh,
All right.
my God.
So why isn't black better? I want to be like a ninja.
It actually sticks out where dark purple absorbs the light. I read a whole thing on it.
You know what I don't like?
What's that?
Tan color. I hate it.
You
with
hate
a passion. Oh, with so much passion. And then recently, I was listening to this sniper, fancy sniper. Shout out to Bruiser Joe. But I was listening to this fancy sniper on IG, and he's like, the best color in the world is tan for Universal. And I was like, oh, please shut the fuck up.
How does
I
that
don't
work in
wanna
the
hear that.
wintertime?
I don't know, dude. He just said
does it blend in with snow?
he said you can use, yeah, but neither does Midnight Purple.
At night it does.
What the fuck? I don't know. All he
Thus
said
the
was,
name Midnight Purple.
right. All he said was tan is the best adaptable color there is when it comes to camouflage.
All right.
And I can't argue any of these points because I don't know. I'm not a camouflage connoisseur.
All right. Well, maybe we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
So we're going to wrap this one up.
Midnight Purple.
Put this in a tight little bow.
Ladies and gentlemen, send us emails. Get a hold of us. Write the team. BaysBasement.com. If you want to find us on IG, you can look up Bays_Boys_podcast for all the podcast listing. You can go to Bays_Boys IG for all the cool guy stuff, or you can go to Bays.basement for all the dope collection stuff. Don't tell the Mega Beast I called her fat.
Far from that.
Yeah.
Dude, she's going to
I mean, she's a heifer, but
she's going to do one of them Steven Seagal chops to your neck, bro. You're done. You are done.
I'm taller than her, so I should be okay.
By the way, before we sign off, have we heard from Vladimir yet about his martial art? Has he emailed us?
I want to be #1 recipient black belt.
It's never going to happen.
Fuck.
Never.
You know what?
Happen.
Now you're fucked. You just said I can't do it. I'm doing it. I will print my own certificate off today, motherfucker. Today. 30.97 seconds. Vladimir Putin, fuck yourself.